So, welcome to number 2 of my 3 big mistakes that small business owners make when it comes to generating new customers. I hope you enjoyed the one yesterday, which was about not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Now, I'm not going to tell you what number 2 is all about. I'm actually going to do a role play for you. Now, I'm not an actress, so I'm being brave here. Do bear with me. See if you can guess what I'm doing wrong here. Nope. Oh gosh. Is my phone marking? Yeah. Oh, what about my mobile? Any calls? Any calls? No. Oh no, what's going on? Right. Oh, what am I doing? Right, okay. Facebook, check. Twitter, check. Newsletter, check. LinkedIn, yeah. Been to 3 networking events this week. Met a couple of good people. Why is nobody calling me? Come on people. This is not good, not good at all. What am I going to do? Okay, so you must have guessed what that one is all about. Well, big mistake number 2 is all about not waiting for your potential customers to call you. And you'll have noticed that what I did is I checked off a number of kind of online means, technical means that we have nowadays to connect with our potential audience out there, our potential customers. And let me just get it straight right now, by no means am I saying that you shouldn't be doing all of that and that those aren't really great things that should be part of your sales and marketing mix. I think they're absolutely vital. It's the future. I'm embracing it. What I'm saying is, if you've got an urgency and you want to be generating customers in the short term, using these means can actually take you some time. It can be quite a long game to build up followers, to connect with many people, to build your credibility, to get noticed and respected online so that you can actually start receiving phone calls. If you're sat in your office and you're waiting for your customers to call you, then you really could be waiting a long time. And do you have the time to wait for that to happen? It really is a risky game. And the other thing about the online world is, apparently, and somebody mentioned this statistic recently, a guy from IBM said that every 11 hours the amount of information available out there is doubling. So it's a really crowded space online. Everybody's communicating. It's very noisy. And so again, yes, you have to find new and innovative ways of attracting and engaging people so that they find out about you, and then making the right noise to keep them engaged in what you're doing. However, there's an engagement strategy is one thing, but a sales strategy is another thing. And often where people go wrong is they're not taking that offline, or they're not taking people that they've met out there and then proactively contacting them. And I think what's happened is people are seduced by these means because actually it's giving them what they think is a justifiable excuse to not have to go out there and try and sell. So that links back to procrastination and what I've been saying all along. If you haven't seen my last blog or my blog on procrastination, do connect through on the links on the side. It's an area where most business owners find difficult, and so out pops this online opportunity, ways of connecting with people, and people are jumping on that bandwagon, which they should, but they're leaving behind some of the really sound traditional ways of building relationships and generating business that have proven to work for a long time. Now, a lot of people will say they don't work, but believe me, I've been doing sales for years, and sometimes there's nothing better than a face-to-face meeting or a one-to-one telephone conversation, something where you can really hear the tone of voice, find out about them, get to know them a bit personally. You know, with emails and the online world, there's no tone in anything that's communicated. It could be easy for someone to misread what you're trying to say. Again, I'm not putting it down because I use it myself, but it takes time to get good at it. If you can't afford someone to do it for you to make sure that it's all working and you get the results that you want from it, then you are playing a risky game if you're waiting for it, which is all I'm saying. So, hopefully you're understanding the message. Don't wait for customers to call you. You need to be proactively looking to connect with the people that you see responding to your stuff online, or call people that you haven't seen for some time. Whatever you can think of to proactively look to generate business and build relationships with your potential customers. So if you feel that you have been procrastinating in this way and you've jumped on to doing everything online and aren't seeing the results that you want in the time frame that you need, then my suggestion to you is to stop procrastinating and go get them. And if you need to find out more about how you can do that, then sign up to my free webinar, which I'll be running shortly, and it will help you to see that you actually do have sales potential. You just need to release it, and that you need to learn how to overcome the barriers that are causing the procrastination right now, and that's what I'll be covering on the webinar. So do please sign up for the webinar and look out for big mistake number 3. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog.